Hi guys, Spartan765. Today I'm doing a video reviewing my 100% finished Winchester shotgun for hunting. This is one of the builds I have done. I have two builds I'm currently working on now, and that's Winchester 1300 tactical shotgun and an 870 saw-off shotgun. Well, it's a sawed-off shotgun, but it's going to be very nicely made. You'll see more videos on that later. I'm not going to go into that in this video. Okay, let's just go over this gun here. This started out as a Winchester 1200 shotgun with a 30-inch barrel with a full, standard full choke, non-removable full choke. Had a black receiver that was all, the paint was all scratched off and everything like that. The stock was water damaged terribly. And the barrel it had on it was dented up here in the top, like dented in and wasn't usable. What I did with that barrel is I cut it off and put it in my tactical shotgun, and now that works. But you want to know about that, you can watch my tactical shotgun build videos. So what I did with this gun here is I took how it's kind of a build, is because I did something to almost every part of the gun. So technically it is a build. First thing I did was I swapped out the barrel from the old 1200 barrel to a Winchester 120 Ranger barrel with removable choke tubes. That barrel has the wind choke system with improved, modified full. Here's the full. I happen to have a special choke in it right now I use for goose and mallard hunting, like large ducks or geese. It's specially designed to bring your shot pattern real close and carry it further. Not as close as an extra full, but closer than a full. And it's supposed to carry it further. It's kind of hard to describe exactly what it does, but it works real good. Shotgun has a barrel has a ribbed barrel on the top with a sight bead. I don't feel a need for a fiber optic sight or anything too tactical looking on a hunting shotgun. It's a hunting shotgun, not a tactical shotgun. Has walnut furniture on it, field grade forearm, comes down all the way, gives you optimal amount of gripping wherever you feel most comfortable with. Same with stock, walnut. It's all checkered. The rubber butt pad on it that says Winchester Repeating Arms Company with this little white thing in the middle for looks, and this little steel thing in the bottom. I imagine at one time there may have been some emblem or something in there, but there isn't now. I did reblue it though and everything like that. Mag tube, I did reblue the mag tube, but I've already pumped the action quite a few times. It's already starting to show wear, which is normal. Put a new mag tube spring in it. The new mag spring in here, the old mag spring was really weak and crappy. It was missing the plug on it. Here, let me see if I can find the old plug it had in it. It was a pretty poor excuse for a shotgun plug. It literally was this shotgun shell over this bit of wood that was hacksawed off. That was the plug. And it was also missing the spring retainer. That's a little piece that keeps, when you screw off the barrel nut, that keeps the spring from just flying out. So I'm guessing that's what this is for on the top. It still didn't keep it from flying out, but it just kind of held the spring on the redneck makeshift plug. The spring was incredibly weak, had rust all over it. So I replaced it with a new spring, new shotgun plug, and my personal favorite with Winchester. I don't think Winchester magazine spring retainers are that great. They come out very easily. So I put a Remington spring retainer in there. Had to do a little bit of work on the plug though, just to cut down it, or mill around here so it would fit on the Remington spring retainer. If you got that problem, throw a Remington spring retainer on there. They work great. Action smooth. When I got this, the bolt was all oxidized. Not really rusty, just had some black shit on it, so I repolished it and everything like that. Decided to go with this is an aluminum receiver, by the way, so this is why I did this. I went with a polished metal look on here, polished silver look, instead of redoing it black. I just think it looks better and it looks more like a sporting gun than a, because this is my hunting shotgun. I don't want it to look tactical or anything like that. It looks more like a sporting gun, something you use for sporting. They're great for shooting clay pigeons and skeet, duck hunting, pheasant hunting, goose hunting, any bird hunting. I don't use shotguns for deer hunting. I use my Remington 700 or my G3 for that. I also had to re-blue the magazine or the shell feeder. That's this part right here. That was completely worn off. And I also repainted black the aluminum trigger guard because that was pretty much all worn off as well. Mechanically though, it's perfect. No wear in the lugs. That's anything significant beyond normal. Shoots fine. This was my dad's shotgun. It used to be, my dad has a 1100 now, but this was his, I think it was his first shotgun he used when he started hunting, you know, when he was 16 something. I think he had one before that, but it was one he used for like 6 months, and he got this one. And after he got his 1100, this was kind of the backup shotgun for all of ours, so we went out on our duck hunting trips. If somebody's shotgun broke, they'd use this. Well, my dad just gave this to me, so I figured why not refinish it completely, because it's mine now, and I want it to look good. I don't want it to look like the pile of cat shit it used to look like. That wasn't anybody's fault, really, the way it looked before. It just got left in a puddle of water in the back of the pickup. Shit happened. But that was before I was born, I think, but now I got it to look perfect. I really do like the look of the steel, or the polished aluminum receiver. And I did also de-blue the pin that went in there so it wasn't a black pin that stuck out, you know, so it wouldn't look kind of retarded, you know what I mean. It's polished all the way around through, as you can see. It's your standard magazine tube. It'll hold 5 rounds, 2 3/4 70mm shells, 4 3-inch shells. It does have a plug in it, like I said, for duck hunting and whatever. Most states have that law. You can only have 2 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys got any comments or questions on my, I don't really know what to call it, 120 Ranger, 1300 or 1200, because there's a lot of different gun parts in it from different shotguns. Oh, the trigger group, the receiver is a 1200 receiver, but the barrel's a 120 Ranger. So I'll go ahead and just call it Winchester shotgun. There you go. Just like my tactical shotgun, that's a combination of parts from 3 different guns, 1300, 1200, and 120 Ranger. But this is my Winchester hunting shotgun, custom built. Oh, and I also did a lot of work on the trigger too. Like I took that apart, super cleaned it, eased up the trigger pull a little bit so it's not so tight. You guys got any comments or questions, feel free to send me a message asking about it. Tell me how you think it looks with the steel or the polished receiver and the wood. Spartan 765 out.